Hi, Tom. I am so happy you are with us on The Show Must Go On. Please, I love what you do, your marketing, how you approach it. Introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name's Tom McManimon. I own and run a branding, marketing, and advertising firm called StimulusBrand Communications. I started it 19 years ago, and we serve clients all around the country. Some are very large multinational corporations, and some are more local, small startups and community businesses. We're very big in financial services, real estate, education, technology, healthcare, as you might expect. So largely our client base is business to business and professional services kinds of clients.
During this challenging time, the show must go on. So how do you do it? What did you change? And how did you implement perhaps those new changes?
Well, I'm happy to say the show is going on.
Okay.
I've been working from a home studio for many years. So logistically, it hasn't changed a lot for me. But because we're in lockdown and you can't be moving about freely, it makes it a little difficult on me. But I've, number one, decided to maintain my regular routine. You know, we see each other at the gym sometimes. I'm an early guy working out, so I've been up 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning, out on the track, doing my whole circuit training on a track by the college in New Jersey, and pushing my way through that. But it gets me awake. It makes me ready for the day, and I'm at my desk like normal. I'm, dressed. I wouldn't say in a suit. I've never been in that, but I, dress up, show up, be ready to go. Everybody's priorities have changed. As we're all finding out, video has become huge. It already was huge, but sharing videos and learning and having webinars and communicating over Zoom is enormous. It's just exploded. So all day long, I'm talking to my computer. It's just changing the way that you reach out to people.
I totally agree with that. And that was one of my questions is how do you implement and respect that social distancing? And you touch a little bit about it. And I think videos are a way to go. You know that we're offering 2 video platform for the local community to use. How do you see that impacting any type of business such as yours?
It's funny that it's called social distancing, and yet we're in this era of more and more and more social media communication. And it's really ratcheted itself up just in the last week to 2 weeks. I personally have made plans to be doing more video to then keep posting as I do to YourTownTube. I just counseled a client maybe half an hour ago that as a member of the Princeton Mercer Chamber, they're able to post videos and news information not only to YourTownTube, but FitFab and WellTube.com, which is a fit for what they're all about too. It's a health center. So it's helping people understand how can I get my message out at a time when people aren't seeing each other in person. We have all these other multimedia tools now to reach out to people.
Yes, I think at least, for some work like yours, and I would like to come back to your personal marketing, and because I think that you have an approach into how you create your marketing for your client or your customers. And I would like you to expand a little bit about how you go about that, especially right now where you are going to be doing that through Zoom and video conferencing, but the creativity aspect of what you do.
Well, one of the things that sets us apart, and it has for many years, is that I dig and ask a lot of questions and investigate. That can take place as we are right now, speaking over a computer. I have clients that are in other parts of the country that I see maybe one time a year in person or less. So I'm used to doing the online communications, conference calls, Zoom calls to gather the information. I'm less used to presenting it. I like to present in person because you get emotion and you get connectivity. So we're all exploring ways to do that better over this medium. Now, sometimes you can even make a full presentation in the can, as they say, like a video, and send the file. And then the file can stir up an additional follow-up conversation. But we're creating files, whether they're print or digital, that can be shared as PDF files. If they're animated files, they can be sent as MPEG or animation files. If they're audio, all of it can be shared over a computer, just like we are right now. And you know what? I suspect that that's going to grow exponentially. More people who were novices and were sort of afraid to dip their toe in the water are now doing it. And it's just going to create bigger challenges for we marketers.
Yes, but I like your tip for a company like yours and other, not only, what you're doing, but also when you do have a product that you do need to present to someone else, now you can actually use that video to create a presentation and send it to that prospect or to that client.
Yeah.
I think that's a great tip. Do you have like a vision about how your specific field is moving towards the future? Like, are you working on a specific project? Is there creativity that are changing into your specific work?
So I count myself as being really lucky being in the middle, because when I started, there weren't computers. Everybody typed from a typewriter, and it was all about the power of an original idea. And then as we got into the 90s, late 80s and 90s, it was all about creative execution. And here we are in the last 15, 20 years, and it's just this overpowering surge of everything being done digitally. And I just think that we're going to continue to grow in that. And it's a surge with it right now. And it'll temper back down. But right now, it's a surge of growth in digital communications. And I always want to temper that, because clients can easily think that's just the way to go. That's the only way to go. I think it's less expensive and it can happen faster and I can measure it. So therefore, that's what we're going to do. And they might make a mistake. For some clients, that does turn out to be the lion's share of where they should go with their dollars. But for others, it's not. So we try to be media neutral and find out, what are the issues? What are we trying to say? Who are we trying to reach? And then attached to that, what are the right mediums to deploy? That's helping a client grow and manage and grow their brand. I do, though, see, to your question, a big tidal wave of more digital communications.
All right, awesome. So let me know, like the viewers, how can they reach out to you?
You can reach out to me by calling Tom McManimon at StimulusBrand Communications. My direct phone number is 609-538-1126. They can email me at tom@stimulusbrand.com. And please check out our website, because it's fun and exciting and there's a lot of content. It's stimulusbrand.com.
That's awesome. One last thing, positive word for the viewer. You want to say something?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're about to have a photo shoot in an hour where we're going to promote a positive word for people to think about, and it's simply grateful. I'm personally eternally grateful to have the good things that I have in my life and family. We're in good health. I have a nice home, great friends and business colleagues to interact with, and not everyone has that. So there's a lot of things that people can be thinking about right now. Me personally, it's about gratitude.
Thank you, Tom. That was awesome to have you on the show today. And we are going to do a part 2 of this, of course.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Love talking with you.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.